Hi there, my name is Eric, and I'm a stainless steel refret specialist based in Singapore. I operate under the name Roomfulofgear, and I've been doing refrets since 2020. As of filming this video, I've completed around 50 instruments, most of them full stainless steel refrets. Now, if you're watching this, chances are you're a guitar bass player with one or two instruments that you absolutely love. Maybe they've been with you for years, maybe they've done gigs, rehearsals, recordings, and at some point you've started noticing issues that a normal setup just can't fully resolve. So maybe things like fret buzz, choking bends, uneven feel, worn frets, and perhaps even sharp fret ends, right, where you have some fret sprout. You may even have considered getting a fret level done, but worried about changing the feel of the instrument too much. And honestly, a refret is one of the most extreme things that you can do to a guitar. It's not something I recommend lightly. But when done properly, it's also one of the best ways to completely transform how an instrument feels and performs. And that's where I come in. So first and foremost, I'm a guitar and bass player myself. As of 2026, I've been playing for over 20 years, mainly in the rock and blues genre. And a big part of why I do this work is because I genuinely care about how instruments feel in the hands of real players. You may be wondering, hey, what does he do for a living? Professionally, my background is actually in industrial design, education and product management. Just to be clear, I used to be an industrial designer and an educator, and now I'm in product management. But what that translates to in guitar work is attention to detail, problem solving, and constantly thinking about the player experience. To me, good fretwork isn't just about making things look clean, it's about making the instrument feel effortless. But that's also where the hashtag butterglide comes in. So I specialize in creating smooth fret ends, refined edges, and basically a playing experience that feels comfortable and natural. So what is this channel about? I want to document my process, my philosophy, and the work that goes into making instruments play at their best. I'll be sharing about things like my refret case studies, guitar evaluations, setup and playability discussions, modification work, and before and after stories from clients. On top of that, I'll also be going into my own thoughts on guitars, gear, and what actually matters to people who play live. I'm also interested in exploring why certain guitars connect with players emotionally and what makes an instrument become someone's number one. So at some point, I'll also talk about the instruments I personally own, how I've set them up and why I've made certain modifications over the years. For example, I'll definitely be sharing about this PRS McCarthy and the journey I've had with it since acquiring it in 2022. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, do consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Roomfulofgear to see the latest projects that I've been working on, along with the occasional behind-the-scenes chaos. Please click on the link below. And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Stay savvy, and I'll see you in the next video.